Hey everyone!
Happy Sunday, hunters. Welcome
Happy
back
Sunday.
to Ladies in the Hunt.
Welcome back.
Happy Hunters Lodge Day.
Yay!
We're flipping this. There's so many pumpkins. Hi,
So
Hoss.
many pumpkins!
So many pumpkins. I love it.
And a rose. I
Oh my
feel like
God.
that might be alluding to the, what was it? Was it pick the rose?
No,
Pluck
no,
the
no.
rose?
Pluck the
Pluck,
rose.
pluck the rose? I don't know.
I think that's right.
It was crazy.
Well, needless to say, you didn't watch whatever that was. So,
I hadn't seen it before. No. I did watch it after it was sent to me, and I was like, what?
oh right, that was the thing that we were both like, what did we just watch?
Yeah, exactly.
What was that?
What was
Yeah,
that?
quite interesting. Um, Speaking of things to watch, did you watch Hunter's Lodge today?
Of course I did. I always do. Well, I say I
Okay, well,
always
good.
do, except the day that I was flying to come visit you, I did not.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, but we caught up later. We still watched it same day, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Well, good because I had a busy day at work and I did my best to watch it afterwards because I definitely couldn't watch it live and I kept getting distracted and kept getting interrupted and I also was trying to work at the same time. So, that's always interesting and my brain can't do two things. So, yay for you taking the wheel on Hunter's Lodge days and thank you.
Yeah. I gotta do something
uh,
in this.
luckily they're getting shorter, right? So,
They are getting
that's
much shorter, for
That's
sure.
nice. Yeah, I was like, when I could get check back in or check in at all, I was like, oh, it's already over. Okay. All
I
right,
think
cool.
I think it was Hoth or Hayes. One of the H's was in there, and he's like, "Oh, it's already over." Like he showed up after it was over.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Whoops.
yeah.
What's up, DZ from the Berg and Trugoy?
Trigger
Yeah,
and
plus
Hoth.
them. What's up, guys?
Yeah. So, we also haven't chatted since Chinese New Year.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot
Yeah.
about that. Almost forgot about that event.
I would love to forget about that.
Oh, do you want to? Should we start there or?
We can. Um,
Yeah. How'd the
yeah.
event go for you?
Well, I got
What's
the
up? DSK went in. Late
hey
for you,
man.
sir.
Um, I got the little dragon and
Mhm.
the soon to be replaced bunny, um, and the the blueprint for the lantern. And
Nice.
that's it.
Wait, not enough sheets?
No, not even close.
Dang it. Well, how much were you hunting?
Not much.
Okay, how
And
many trade shacks did you have
well,
available? And then how many did
available.
you hit?
I had one, two, three. I want to say I had three trade tracks available. Um, on average, over the whole event, I maybe hit 3/4 of one a day.
Okay. Whoops.
Yeah. I mean,
All
it's
right.
tax
So we
season,
took took it casual.
and honestly, I mean, did you check out the Medium article?
I did.
So
I
I
don't
feel
remember
like
much of it.
the numbers, like just the people that started the event, was
Hmm.
much lower. Like those numbers have been steadily decreasing over the
Yeah.
years.
It's rough to look at a comparison from like the last time, especially because it was 2 years ago, but yeah.
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 Did we have Medium articles back then?
Yep.
Yeah. That would be interesting to do.
Because that's
Pull
how
up
we got
both Medium
a lot.
articles and then compare the numbers and
I think some
um
folks did that in the
oh, did they?
community Discord. Yeah.
I bet it was bad.
Yeah.
I can't imagine those numbers looked great. I mean, I normally I want to even say like Halloween, the people who started the event number was like at least over 3,000, if
Was
not
it?
more than
I
that.
don't remember.
And I feel like this one was like under 2,000.
Mm-hmm. I think
So
it was close to like 1,500, right? Less than 1,500? Or maybe
maybe
just like 17 or something. But
something.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah. I don't even have the motivation to pull up the thing, so, but it was, yeah, it was not good.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, like, one thing that was clear was like if you didn't have trade shacks in your area,
you couldn't do
and you
shit.
didn't,
Well, I mean, you
yeah,
could,
and if you
just,
didn't buy a blueprint, well, yeah, you could, but you didn't have a chance to finish the quest line.
yeah, which I
Um,
didn't anyways, because Red Key, no.
yeah,
I don't think
same.
I've done a walking, like a single walking goal since, I don't know, probably in the last 2 to 3 months.
One single one?
Not one single one.
Not one single one? Oh
No,
my
I haven't
gosh.
even gone to enough stores like consecutively to feel it was worth it to pull my phone out and track for one. Like, and I haven't been out walking or anything. I mean, I'm busy, and it was really cold, but actually the past 2 weeks, 2 weeks, week and a half ish, it's been about 70 to 80 degrees every day, sunny, freaking gorgeous. Ooh,
Lucky.
let me show you. Okay, so you can see my chest, right? This is how much sun I've been getting. Ready? Did you see the handprint?
So lucky. I'm so jealous.
I've actually moved my office from my office room to my
Oh,
balcony.
oh my
So
God.
I have a separate monitor and my laptop and a keyboard and a mouse and everything, plus my paperwork that I just bring outside to my
Uh-huh.
balcony setup, and I sit out there every day and do my work.
And your like stuff doesn't overheat?
I mean, not to the point that it turns itself off.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. So
Fair enough.
I think I'm gonna continue that through tax season. I might have to move it to the patio, the shaded patio, because at
But
this
at least
point
be
I don't
outside.
know if my back can take much more sun. Like my back is dark. It's really dark. But
Lucky. That's
yeah,
nice.
it's been really nice out. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna go walking. I've got taxes to do.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah. And there's
Yeah. I only
teenagers in
get
my house to walk dogs, so.
exactly. So you don't have to stick about. Even when I take out the dogs, it's like, I don't know, walking goals got better for like a week. And then I think, I don't know, there must have been like another update or something, but because now they're like shitty again. And I never know when they're going to work. So I've kind of just like, it's frustrating again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. These trade
So,
check numbers are hurting me.
so
Hurting my heart.
how did you do in Chinese New Year?
So we played really casually, although I had the epic blueprint drop for me for like the, I don't know, sixth trade shack. It was like
Nice.
the second or third day in. Yeah, but then it always makes Marvin's house want to also get it. So then it felt like then we were on a mission and we're going hunting and going to Long Beach after work at like 11 o'clock at night to go hit all of their trade shacks.
All right.
So, yeah, it was kind of tiring to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, and then like trying to like the drops were really weird. I don't know. It was fine. It just felt like, yeah, a little grindy. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, it never dropped for Marvin's house. He tried like all the way up pretty much until the last hour. And then, yeah, I haven't printed the dragon yet. I printed Lantern, definitely got in a lot of those stupid sheets. Because I was still just like, hitting blue vaults and stuff on my way to work.
Yeah.
participating. And then yeah, I haven't printed the rabbit yet though, so I should probably go print that
Yeah.
before
Before it
yeah
changes. I
changes
don't
and
even
then
remember what
goes
I
back to the
printed.
same.
Um, let me see. I think I printed
Yeah, true. I don't know what's
both
that.
of them. Oh, hey,
Ayo,
keys.
Kevo,
Paper.
that paper. Yeah, so much
um,
paper.
Let me see. What did I print? Yeah, I didn't print the rabbit. Um, I printed the little dragon, but not the
Yeah, the
rabbit.
baby dragon's cute.
And I'm really bummed that I mean, not that I tried, but I'm bummed
Hmm.
that I didn't get the jade dragon because, or whatever, was it jade, emerald, whatever? Because it's
Yeah,
green
Jade.
and that's my color.
Yeah, and it's pretty. I have to admit, I really, really, really like the blueprint and or
Yeah.
the QB, and I was like, I really hope the blueprint drops. Like, I wouldn't have been disappointed if it didn't, but yeah, the QB is nice.
So then, did
Um,
you print it?
no, I haven't printed yet. Not
Did
yet.
you get enough stuff to print it, or do you have to buy stuff in the auction house?
I can't remember now. I think I need to buy. I like. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't even know what I did yesterday. It's been like that kind of
Yeah.
month so far. Um, I think I'm missing like a little bit of something else. Um, but oddly enough, my drops for like the stones and the scales, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Were like kind of the same. So I have, or no, I'm sorry, the spin the wheel, which I will say I really liked the spin the wheel in the
Yeah, that's
quest
pretty
line. That
cool.
was fun, and I liked that. Did we were we able to do two? Did you go all the way to the yellow key?
I did not
Can't
put a.
remember.
Did I put a yellow? Oh, I did put a yellow key in. Yeah.
I think we got two spins because I do
Yeah.
remember my first one being like green paint, and I was like, well, that was dumb.
Yeah.
And then the second one I got was 250 of the rare resource. So I was like, oh, that was
Oh,
dope.
that's good.
And that boosted me. But then my like numbers were exactly the same for those. They're about the same now for both of those. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
all in all,
think
it
I
was
got
a good event for
paint on the
me.
second
So,
wheel, and I was like, what the fuck? I just spent a yellow key on paint.
yeah,
Stupid.
it's pretty anticlimactic when it like at least make it chromatic or something.
Right?
But um yeah, but I do like, I mean, free stuff is free stuff. That was nice. So that was a nice little addition
It
to.
wasn't free for me. It cost me a yellow key.
That's true. That's true. It's not free, actually. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah.
Neither were free.
I had to,
But it's a
like,
pace.
I waited until the very last day to decide if I was going to do the yellow key because I was
That's
thinking, okay, I'm going to keep checking Adventure Road, and if Adventure Road says make it like forge a yellow key, then I'll be getting two things out of it. I'll be getting the wheel and I'll be getting, the 100 points on Adventure Road. And it didn't, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Why not?
yeah.
Yeah, it
So
was fun. I
I
didn't
ended
like the contest though. Like, I didn't love that you had to like kind of keep up with the Discord in order to know like what to. Well, no, no, no. I'm sorry. Not keep up with the Discord, but you had to that you also kind of had to do. But you had to level up a QB that like has no, I don't know. I guess now it has um abilities, but like there's no purpose in like leveling up a baby dragon when it's a common QB. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that was annoying.
Yeah.
Because it was like, no, I want to level up epics for the trade shacks. Like, stop telling me how to live my life.
Right. Yeah, I did not
um,
equip that baby dragon for more than a second to get to the
yeah.
next thing in the question. I did not level it up at all.
And I'm interested to know how they. It sounds like they actually like pull numbers for that now. So like our drops only increased a little bit because only a little bit of people did it or something. I don't know. So I'm
I
like,
guess.
wait, that's not fair. Then
I did
everybody has to
not do
participate.
my
You're like,
part.
yeah, you're relying on everybody else. No.
Yeah, I did not do my
So
part.
yeah,
Sorry, everyone. But honestly, I
thumbs
don't
down
even
for
know
that. Thumbs up
if it
for
would
wheel.
gotten to level 2 with the amount that I hunted. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah. I like this will tell you how much I hunted. So all I printed was the baby dragon, right? And
Mm.
at the end of the event, I have 40 jade dragon scales,
Mm.
90 jade stones, and 325 paper. That is the total of everything I collected. And I kept getting freaking golden thread, and I was like, I don't want freaking golden thread. I have so
Yeah.
much golden thread. Yeah.
We need the thread though. I mean, I know people were upset with like the past resources, but um I mean, okay, understandably the fire dragon scales, I didn't love that because it's like now yes, they can print more of the fire dragons, but now you're like they're determining what the economy is going to be for,
Yeah.
QBs now because a bunch of people are going to print them, which is good because I do want to buy one, Trugoy. I'm going to be in your DMs as soon as you come down on that price just a little bit. um, but yeah, I didn't love or I'm sorry, the dragon scales, but the thread and the red envelopes, I feel like you need them for a lot of other QBs, like
Yeah.
the golden thread we need for the pilots, right? Or like
I think so.
some of the airline people, and there's so many,
Some
like
of the airline people.
any of the resources that are for randomizers, I'm all for because
Yeah, I can see
the more
that.
the merrier.
Yeah, we need the golden thread for the pilot.
Hmm.
I think
So
that's
both
it.
pilots.
Yes, the randomizer, both pilots.
Yeah.
And the Keepow and I don't know, possibly other things. It's
Um,
like I have so much of that. Like, and that's
yeah.
easy to buy in the auction house if you need it, because
Is
it's
it? I don't
not,
know. I don't spend.
well, it's going to be easier than like this stuff that's new and in demand, I think. I
True.
don't know.
Oh, he said scales are needed for the yellow dragon too. Fair point. Okay, so maybe I'm not so upset about those drops.
Are
I don't
they?
know. Trugoy, you're a fire dragon
Yes.
blueprint holder. You were probably stoked about those, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. They just dropped. I think aren't they in like AR too? I don't know.
Yeah. I think
Maybe I just need to list some in the auction house and stop whining about them.
they are, let me see where they are. So we got Dancing Flames and Adventure Road. Yeah, they're actually on both sides on tier 29 for Adventure Road. And so is the Golden
Okay,
Thread
but
is on both sides for Adventure Road.
they're pretty high up there.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see more of on Adventure Road? Ooze.
Ooze. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think, let me check. I have my Goose QB currently equipped. I'm working on leveling
Oh,
up my
nice.
Goose QB, and
The
then
Goose QB.
I have a pilot. One of the pilots, I can't remember which, is in one of my trade shacks, and I have the Tiki Chief in the other trade shack.
Nice.
And so,
Yeah, I
like,
need to
once I
pull.
get Goose up another level, then I'll swap out with one of the other ones, and whichever one's at the lower level, and then so I can try to
So have you?
keep them all kind of high level,
Yeah.
or get them all up there. It's gonna take a while.
Um, have you been? So okay, so you've been leveling QBs, which is good. Have you been building
I
like more?
haven't I haven't in a while.
Mm.
So Brewski,
I'm gonna
stop
close the
licking
door really
everything.
quick.
Brewski,
I have to go
hey.
close the door too.
Sorry, dog attacks. Brewski, hey, quit licking everything. Stop. I'm gonna kick you out. Okay. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, no, I haven't built anything in a while. I was gonna wait until OSM updated, like they did the download and there was a sushi thing, but now I can't. I mean, apparently the sushi blueprints will be um, in the shop again next week.
Mm.
because
Oh, I
they've
missed
already
that.
sold. Yeah, that was in the Q&A today.
Got it.
But yeah, so they've already sold out. There's no way that I can build a user vault, level it up in enough time to buy a sushi restaurant blueprint, unless they don't sell out very fast. Maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know, but
So are you just getting it because you already have the crystal keys?
well, no, you can't
It's
buy
so
it
expensive.
unless you have a spot to put it, right?
No, I know, but I'm saying like, is that the reason you're buying it?
Buying what?
The sushi
I
structure?
can't buy it until I have a
No,
UV
I
to put it
know,
on.
but it's $100.
Oh well, if I get a UV up there and I can put it, like I'll build one because I'll use it because we
Okay.
eat a lot of sushi. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's $100, but it's not $100 because it's all misplay money. It's like,
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, it's not like I
Fair
have to
enough.
take it out of my bank account. If
Fair
I had
enough.
to take it out of my bank account, that wouldn't be happening. I
That
wish.
was more so my question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish
In a
that
roundabout way.
I had a vending machine that I could get crystal keys from, but someone still hasn't done that yet.
Oh no. Corcus, get on it.
Corcus! And I check
Too
every time
busy
I go to Walmart
being
because it's
there.
like right next to the Walmart. I scroll my screen over there and I'm like, oh, yep, still a white user vault. Okay.
You should
Yeah.
just message them. Send them a DM.
Oh, I have a bunch.
Oh.
Yeah. And I've even said, hey, if you want to help out the game, you could just abandon that user vault. That would be nice. And they just never responded. So,
That's annoying.
yeah. Yeah.
Have you checked for more tags since they've done the updates?
There is one, but it's
Yeah.
like where no one goes. It would be way. I mean, I guess
See that?
like I could possibly try and go there once a week to use it, but it's like
No, don't do that because I ended up doing that and I have regrets.
regrets. Yeah. I like
Not for a vending machine though, for a trade check. So I'm like a little less upset about it because I'm like, just there, there's more.
it's extra during an event if you need it.
Yeah, exactly. But for a vending machine, yeah, I'd be annoyed if that was the case.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And there's no other postal boxes
Not
that
I
you
mean,
could pledge on OSM.
no, I live in Oklahoma. Everything's spread out. we
Yeah.
don't and we don't have it's not like we don't have a walkable city where they might have like actual like the post boxes, like just the blue boxes on the side of the road.
Mm, okay.
There are some of those up near like business offices, like office parks and stuff, because it makes sense to
Yeah.
have them there. I don't live near any office parks, so
Yeah, there's probably not much like hunting or eating or
yeah. There
things to
actually
do.
there is one of those over by the sushi restaurant. And I kind of I updated that in OSM and I haven't checked to see. I should check to see in build mode if that has become a postal tag, because if so, I will do that. But yeah, I have to check that.
Wait,
Yeah,
did they mention us in Hunter's
yeah,
Lodge?
yeah. Hi Al.
Hi Al. Enchanters
So
and intellect slang. What's up?
so when we get to Hunter's Lodge, we'll talk about the volcano quest. But so Cuckoo Puffs was saying, was talking about how, because they're restarting the volcano quest, like, hey, if you haven't done it, it's really awesome. If you are planning to do it, make sure you know, go check out some of the streams that other people have done. And he's like,
Mm,
it's like, I know Ladies of the Hunt did one, and that's like all he
mm.
said. That's the
Oh,
extent of the mention. But yes, we
got
were
it.
the only people that they mentioned, because I think he couldn't remember anyone else that did it. So yeah, so he mentioned checking out our volcano quests, live stream. And
Nice.
honestly,
Oh,
it's a very long live stream, but it's worth the watch. You get to listen to me breathe really heavy a lot.
and K-Hag is in it.
Yeah, K-Hag's in
And
it.
and Makiki Tiki is in it. And
And
you guys, we have a
Psycho.
little bit of I don't know if the beans have been spilled on this because I haven't been in the Discord enough, but Makiki Tiki might have slid into our I know, Real, I'm so bummed that you lost your stream. Um
Wait, Rail
uh,
lost their stream? What?
yeah, because he did the Twitch stream of it,
Yeah.
and I guess we don't do the
Oh, right.
Twitch,
It
so we don't
didn't
know, but it didn't
record.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it recorded it so
Yeah.
like you could watch it if you were watching it live, but yeah, damn. It just makes me wish I would have been watching the whole time, but yeah, they were a
Yeah.
great group. It was yeah, Chandler's group. Um he did say your Volcano Crush stream was great too. I don't think he knows your band. No, of course he doesn't.
He doesn't know much.
Which it's fine. When he said you should wait to print rabbits means you shouldn't wait to print rabbits to go to the print shop and print one before the recipe changes again.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Makiki Tiki slid into our DMs
Yes.
with a little bean about what the ace
I should have
buff
made that
is.
video
What's up, Rubik's?
in put the video on my computer so that I could show it. I should have done
Oh,
that.
damn. Can
But
you?
I didn't do that.
Is there not a way to do it right now?
Oh,
Probably not.
it's a process. So
Okay.
let me see if I can just
Shoot.
pull it up on my giant phone, and we can show it that way. Let's see.
Chandler says can't rewatch myself wanting to pass out.
Okay, let's see.
Lots of heavy breathing at the end.
Okay. So it might be a little hard to see. You guys might not be
You'll
able
have
to
to
catch
stay
it.
extra still. Once you press play, you have to stay extra still.
I'm trying to press play. My finger doesn't know where it is.
There it goes.
Okay. So you guys watching this? Oh,
Oh,
crap.
oh, stay.
Okay, watch what he gets.
Stop moving. El Salvador country stamp?
It's going to replay. So if you didn't catch it the first time, let me see if... Can I get closer?
You gotta stop moving.
I'm trying to get closer. It's going to just keep replaying. So let me try and get closer so you can actually, like, see the things.
You can't get closer. You gotta pull the whole screen into view.
I'm going to make it happen. It's going to happen.
No, you're not. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
Have
Not
faith
gonna
in me.
happen. I've tried this.
Ah! Okay, well, whatever. Anyway. So yeah, if you couldn't figure out what the hell we were trying to just show you, Makiki has the ace, QB, and he hit a yellow vault, answered it correctly, and got a U.S. country stamp and an El Salvador country stamp.
Super cool.
So...
Trugoy said only 3 choices in trivia. Is it normally more? I literally haven't hit a yellow vault in Cubieverse.
Oh, yeah.
Other country stamps from yellow vaults. So, yeah, he's bummed that he can only hit, obviously, the yellow vault once a month.
And he's got 2 of them, but he only has 2 of them.
Yeah.
And being in
but
Hawaii,
kind of
that
cool
kind of makes it hard to travel to other places to hit other yellow vaults. So he's kind of just stuck with 2. So,
yeah, but it's a quick, like, less than 4-hour flight to LA.
yeah. Well, I mean, still, though, it's not like you could just
It's a
drive
flight.
to another country,
sure.
to another state, and yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Not cats. Not cats. Oh.
Not cats.
Not categories is what he meant. Okay, so Trugoy is saying... No, there's 4.
There were 4.
I think it's because when I press play, it puts a shaded box on the bottom. It covered up the bottom choice.
Oh.
So there were four. It was basically how many liters can be found in a hectoliter, and the options were 10, 100, 25, and 50. He answered 100. So, yes.
Yeah, I misunderstood.
Yeah. So, that's pretty
Hey, Corlithio.
cool.
There's Makiki Tiki.
Hey, Makiki. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, Makiki, are you going to be able to or interested in? Wait, did he buy it or did he own that blueprint or did he buy the Ace Cubie? I don't even remember. Or did he buy the Ace blueprint?
I think he bought the Ace blueprint. Yeah. He bought it when Belknap sold it, right?
Okay, so Belknap sold the blueprint, not the
Aloha
Cubie.
Ace in the house. I love that. Aloha Ace.
Okay, well, so if that's true, Makiki, are you planning / able to print another Ace and sell it? Because then I'm sure, especially people in Canada and the US who have the cheap stamps, I'm sure those people
For
would
10
be
mil.
really interested in being able to get other country stamps. 10 mil. All right. You heard it here first. I think. Anyway, I don't watch anything else, so I don't know if you could have heard it somewhere else.
Oh, that's an interesting question, Intellect. He said only perfect also. Is it only perfect that you get a stamp? I guess you have to find out.
That's a good question. Yeah, because he did get a perfect, so he was doing it in hunter mode.
Hunter mode.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I remember stamps only drop if you answer perfect, right?
Oh.
Well, not necessarily. Well, yes, but.
Okay, supposedly it's 100% drop now. In January, I was 0 for 2 on yellow, but Illusion Weaver did a patch. Oh, okay. Working on second print, he says.
Nice.
Good to know.
Al said 10 mil. What a deal.
Yeah. I'm sure you could buy other countries' stamps for a lot cheaper than 10 million Cubie coins, but still.
But Ace is a cool looking Cubie, and it's definitely, I mean, once there's another one printed, it's only 2 of a kind, so.
Makiki says, I only get perfects on yellow or wrong. So he does it fast enough that it's either correct and perfect or incorrect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like, yes, now you get a stamp always. So even if you hit it in chill mode or get a great in Hunter, you still get a stamp, which is good because those are expensive vaults.
Yes.
And it's the only way you can really get stamps aside from AR. So.
Yeah. Or the auction house, yeah.
Or the auction house, Ugh, I hate the auction house.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to buy the shop drop. Well, we should probably talk about that when we talk about that. Are we ready to talk about Hunter's Lodge? Are we done with Chinese New Year? I feel like we are.
Yeah, I feel like we are too.
Ooh, my phone just notified
also liked
me.
the red sky.
Oh, what?
I also liked the red sky in Chinese New Year.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
The red sky was cool.
And I liked the swirly clouds. Those were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think I noticed that the sky was red. I did notice that the clouds were swirly, though. Yeah.
That tracks.
My phone just notified me it's going to be 86 degrees here tomorrow. So, so nice.
So jealous.
Wait, is it not warm there? You're in Southern California.
It's
supposed to be warm.
I know. It's been odd. Well, remember we were talking about the
rainy, cloudy crap that you had?
Yeah, and what were we calling it?
The atmospheric river.
The atmospheric river, yes.
Yeah.
So we had
Is
like
it
another
stalled
episode
on
of
you?
that last week. No, it
Oh,
was just, it happened again last week. So we
shit.
got a ton of rain, and then like 2 days later, it was like 72 degrees and hot and sticky and like a hot
Humid?
wind.
Uh,
I mean, not necessarily humid, but just like hot, warm winds
Oh,
for
that's like
like two
every day
days.
here. It's like a hair dryer is blowing constantly in Oklahoma. Though
Yeah,
not
that's
right
what
now
I'm
because
like,
it's
this
not
is
summer
super
yet.
weird. It's like weird for us. Like normally
Mm,
after it rains, it's been like gray, 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 and then we'll have like a sunny day and then
yeah.
do the process all over again until we get to March. But
Mm,
yeah, it's been pretty interesting.
interesting. Oh, Makiki says he dropped the Ace video and off topic, so you can check that out there. Rubik says it was
Nice. Thanks,
60 degrees
Vikiki.
in Chicago today. We got 2 inches of snow less than 36 hours ago. Yeah, I'm so happy I don't live in the
Jeez.
north anymore. It's nice here.
Yeah, but that's like drastic to go from 2 inches of snow
Oh, that's
one
the
day
Midwest
and
for
then
you.
60.
That's the
That's so
Midwest for
crazy.
you. That's what happens. I mean, we that happened to us too. Last
Yeah,
month
earthquake weather.
we had
Earthquake
like
weather is a good way.
we had 2 inches of snow overnight one night last month,
Hmm.
or maybe it was just earlier this month. And so 2 inches of snow overnight, and by midday that day, it was probably about 65 degrees or 70 degrees.
Wow,
That's the Midwest. That's how it
that's
works.
very drastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Earthquake
like that.
weather. Um, Speaking of earthquake weather, we have
I'm
had
getting conflicting.
insane amounts of earthquakes here. Well, you know that. You asked me about it last time. I still
Hmm.
haven't felt any of them.
And we've had some pretty gnarly earthquakes over the last, I don't know, what would you guys say, like month? Since I have Intellect Sling and Marvin's house here. Um, we had two pretty big ones. One that Marvin and I both felt, and Marvin like barked at, and I was like, "Whoa,
Aww.
what the hell?" And I did not do anything that they teach you in earthquake safety at all. I just stood there like, "What do we do?"
You're supposed to be
And
used
like,
to those.
it was kind of just like waiting for it to stop, I guess, because I am used to them stopping. But what if it doesn't stop, Korkio? Like,
But it did, right?
it did. But at what point do you like start like packing shit up and going? I don't know. It's,
I think I think you're
I'm like,
supposed to
whoa,
do
that was
that
scary.
like right when it starts because you don't know how big it's gonna get.
Oh, cool. So every time I'm just standing there like waiting for it to stop, it could just progressively be getting worse.
Yeah.
But it is good, I guess. Supposedly, it's good that we're having them, and it's not extending out because it's releasing some pressure or something. So,
Yeah, a bunch
um,
of small ones are good. Yeah.
yeah, I
So,
wouldn't say they were small, but
intellect slang says 4.5 ish was the biggest. I know our biggest so far over the
yeah,
past couple months was a 5.1.
the
So,
4.5 big one I think was in Malibu, if I'm not mistaken, which is right next door to us, which is why we felt it so like heavily.
yeah,
But yeah, it's
crazy.
typically they're in like the Palm Springs area.
Hmm.
But
Typically,
anyways,
they're like
yeah,
right here. They're just like
like
just
right
north
under
of the
me.
city. But yeah, like right here.
Jeez.
So, okay,
Mm,
so are we going over Hunter's Lodge? Was I forgetting something else? I don't
no,
know. Oh,
nope, nope.
Rubik's was saying it's not, snow is normal for February in the Midwest, but summer weather not so much. In Oklahoma, sustained summer weather like this is not normal, but intermittent summer weather like this is very normal. Like, I remember plenty of times when it was like 80 degrees on like New Year's Eve or something. Um,
Oh
but
wow,
but
that
we've had it
doesn't seem
for
normal at all.
Oh, yeah, no, it happens all the time here. Like in the middle of winter, you'll have just a random 80-degree day or two. But it's
Nice.
been almost 2 weeks at this point, and so that's kind of crazy. I don't know what that says for what the summer is going to be like or what next winter is going to be like, but and I don't even know if it's going to get cold again. I've already put away all my heated stuff, and I like sit outside in a tank top and shorts every day, and it's freaking
Oh,
nice, man.
that sounds
But
great.
yeah. Anyway, we even skipped spring. Like all the rains with the tornado season, none of that has happened. So
That's weird.
I
I
don't
mean, I
know.
guess it's still technically it's still February, but it's
Yeah, it's
almost
still
March. So
winter.
yeah, I'm like, I don't
We're just
know.
having an extremely summer like winter.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment last week, and
Okay.
we were talking about my requirement of vitamin D from the sun, and I'm like, well, now that it's summer, I'm starting to feel better, and she's like, damn, February, and we're calling it summer. I'm like,
Yeah, it's pretty
it is
crazy.
what it is. I mean, yeah. So okay.
Okay, I'm grabbing a quick snack while you jump into Hunter's Lodge.
Ooh, wait, can I grab a snack too before I jump
Yeah.
into Hunter's Lodge? I have
Doesn't
these
a little
peanut
piece of
butter
cheese
cups.
sound good?
Peanut butter cups sound
Oh,
better.
peanut butter cups sound better.
So, you see this bag of peanut butter cups?
No?
I will hold it here until you do. I'm trying not to talk with my mouth full. These are so good. Okay. If you guys have an Aldi's near you, go find you this. This is from Aldi's. It's like $2.99 or some shit.
Those are
it's
huge.
Like super cheap.
Why do they look so big?
The actual peanut butter cups are they're like just a little bit bigger than Reese's peanut butter cups. Like the kind you get in the foil. They're just a little bit bigger than that. But you get a huge bag of them for like $2.99. Way cheaper than buying the Reese's kind. And they actually taste good. They're not like, you know how sometimes off-brand chocolate candy can have a really odd taste to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not that. This tastes like Reese's. Or Reese's. Or however, whatever. Reese's.
Whenever.
Okay. And you have cheese. What kind of cheese? It looks like cheddar.
Tillamook. Cheddar. Mm-hmm.
Tillamook's good.
Mm-hmm. So wasteful, these little plastic snack packs, but so useful.
Yeah. Totally. On both accounts, but
yeah. I feel horrible about it. And I'm going to start cutting my own cheese.
I actually got at I think it was like an estate sale or something. I got a cheese cutter. It's like a wooden block, almost like a cutting board that has this arm with like the wire that goes across. So you just put the block of cheese on it and you go like this and the wire just like slices the cheese. It's so good. It's a bitch to
They have those for bread too, huh?
I don't know, do they? Maybe.
It's like a saw.
Well, this just
like a saw looking thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shannon said cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. Adult Lunchables.
So,
I know, usually I would have some Triscuits, but I'm saving you guys the ASMR today.
The crunchy. Hey, we can create our own Lunchables with peanut butter cups and cheese.
Ew.
I love chocolate and cheese. You don't ever pair chocolate and cheese?
Like together in the same bite?
Yeah, I'm telling you. You should try it sometime. You should just try it. Maybe not chocolate and peanut butter and cheese, but just chocolate and cheese. I have Twix
near me. This is the best I can do.
Oh, caramel? I don't know if caramel will do it. But chocolate and cheese together is like the two best foods in the world. You put them together and they're pretty good. They're not as like compatible as like peanut butter and jelly, but it's not as bad as you'd think. But it gives you the sweet and salty together, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Then again, I like anchovies on my pizza, so, you know.
Fair point, so I can trust you with nothing.
My pizza place stopped doing anchovies. So the last time I went...
Everybody hates them.
I stopped going in there, and I was like... I stopped going in there. I went in there to get pizza, to pick it up, and I asked the lady, I was like, so do you guys not do anchovies anymore? She's like, She's like, no, and I'm really bummed about it because sometimes anchovies are really good. And I was like, yeah. And I could hear as I was walking out, she said to the crew behind her, she's like, see, she ordered anchovies.
You're the 1 out of 1 million.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. It's okay.
I appreciate your guys' effort and dedication to the chovies. Also,
Okay.
I'm cracking up at Intellect Slaying said he'd have to take some Lactaid to be safe. I'm just cracking up because so many times at my restaurant, like when folks are cleaning up the table, there's just like little packets of Lactaid. Like, people don't even hide it anymore, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, hi Don Sandwich.
Oh, Don Sandwich was my buddy quest this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun buddy quest. I had a buddy quest with Marvin's house this week. That was fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. They were in totally opposite directions though, so it was kind of inconvenient.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that on your Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you guys talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have posted it.
See,
Channer said, no, don't waste the Twix.
Yeah, but Hot said...
I'm going to eat it now, though. These are Channer's, but I'm eating them.
Hot says anchovies on pizza, not bad.
Hot take.
Also, anchovies in your Caesar salad, that's the correct way.
In your Caesar dressing, that's the correct way.
Yes.
Not necessarily in your salad. Don't trust
but if the dressing goes on the salad, it's all the same. Right? Wait, are you doing the Twix and cheese together?
Nope, I'm having them separate.
Oh. But does your mouth
even had
still
a sip
taste
of
like...
my beverage.
Oh, so your mouth doesn't even taste like cheese anymore? Oh.
Not really.
Oh, well.
I get a little hint of savory, and I think that's okay.
Okay, all right.
I'm okay with that.
Maybe another time you can try it when you have the correct chocolate and the correct cheese.
I need the Reese's.
I don't recommend it with dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's a little too bitter to go well with cheese. You don't have the sweetness to balance out the salty. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into Hunter's Lodge.
Okay, wait, but hi PBL.
Hi Bibble.
Okay.
Okay. So, Hunter's Lodge. I took a picture of the slides. So, I'm going to go through the slides in order.
Okay, cool.
See? Rubik's. Rubik says, I used to know someone who swore Easy Cheese on Kit Kats was amazing. Yeah, I bet it was, honestly. I bet that was really good. That would probably be the only time I'd ever eat something called Easy Cheese.
There's a reason that Rubik's used to know them.
Oh. Well.
And it's probably because they put Easy Cheese on Kit Kats. Ew!
It's probably because they died from a heart attack.
Porque no los dos.
Right? Okay, anyway, Hunter's Lodge. So, Hunter's Lodge covered things coming next week, including game improvements, QB staffing tweaks, green user vaults, explore leaderboard rewards, and tutorial headquarter upgrades. And then next month, St. Patrick's Day, Epic QB shop drop, and mini Easter event. So, next week, game improvements. So, they're going to do a new OSM sync next week. So, if you need to go through and update your sushi restaurants, your postal tags, all your things, make sure you go and do it before next week. Hey, Goose.
We mentioned you earlier. Korkio
yeah, because I was wearing your Goose QB.
The Goose QB.
Yeah. So that's the OSM sync. There's going to be walking tracking improvements. So you said your walking tracking got better and then it got worse again. Maybe this will fix it. And was it Trugoy that said his walking tracking got worse and now has been getting better again?
Yeah, it's like impossible to keep up with.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't report it is because it's different every day. So I'm just like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
But I sent Professor Xavier this whole message like, oh my God, it was fixed. And, oh, it's so amazing. And I got like what I would normally get in walking goal 1, I got 2 goals. And if this is how it's supposed to be, like, amazing. I think this is what other people experience. Like, they say they accidentally get goal 1 done, and I have to, like, physically actually do an entire, like, city block to get it done. And it makes no sense to me.
Just wait till you
And we're
come
back
visit
to
me.
that.
It's awesome here.
It's just straight lines.
Yeah. Well, so maybe this will fix
What's
it
up,
for
little
you.
Keto?
Maybe it won't. They did say that if you're having trouble with walking goals and this update does help you, let them know. Feedback is very important. Okay, they also said iOS users can now use Apple/Google OAuth. I don't know what that means. I'm thinking that's the one-click login thing.
Okay.
So Apple users and so iOS users can now use one-click login with Apple or Google, apparently.
Okay.
That'll be next week. But then it says the one-click login now works for all users. So I don't know what the other thing was.
I don't know.
It was an Apple thing, so I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry.
Okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal anyway.
No. They will be updating the in-game broadcasting system. So the whole envelope thing and with the timing will be changing. So that's exciting.
I hope that means we'll have like a log, like a history.
That would be really nice. Something with times on it.
Super useful. Yes.
Yeah.
And dates.
Yeah.
And dates.
Dates. Times and dates. Yeah.
Times and dates, please.
Yeah. And then they will also be doing several performance improvements for lower end phones, which I'm guessing they're saying that the game will require less bandwidth to run, which means, I know this is a guess, I'm guessing that they're saying that because lower end phones just don't have enough RAM to run all of the visual stuff required for the game. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's still playing that's using a lower end phone. Most of them have quit by now, including my mother. Her phone does not run the game anymore. Maybe I can tell her she can start playing again. I don't
know. Are you guys speaking? Since she's
here and there. Hey, my mom. Okay, she did call me the other day to tell me that. So. Anyone that loves GM cars, I'm sorry, you're gonna hate this next quick story. My mom, like a year ago, decided to buy a car, and she stupidly bought a Buick. And I was like, Mom, why the frick are you buying a Buick? This is the stupidest choice you can make. Like, it's gonna start falling apart, and then if you ever want to trade it in, it's really not gonna be worth anything. So she bought a Buick. She paid like $27,000 for it, which was way overpriced. And then I guess like a couple weeks ago, someone hit her in a parking lot, and I mean everything was fine, but she had to get some paint or whatever touched up on the car. So she did that, insurance paid for it, and she's like, I've been thinking I want to trade my car in. I was like, okay, are you going to actually listen to my advice this time? So
no.
she did trade her car in. She's had it for like a year, right?
Uh-huh.
And she paid $27,000 for it. Trade-in, she got $17,000 for it. Yeah.
Yikes.
So in 1 year, it lost $10,000 worth of value, and she way overpaid in the first place. So she really should have only paid like 22 or 23 for that piece of crap.
Isn't that actually pretty good compared to like what depreciation values actually are? Like.
Dude,
a lot
I drove my car for like 3 or 4 years, and I got more money for it when I traded it in than when I bought it. I made $400 trading my car in. Yeah, I mean, depreciation is a thing. She didn't buy it new, though. She bought it used.
Got it.
So it wasn't like it was new car price, and then she got used car price. It was used car price to used car price. And it lost $10,000 in like a year. So,
What's up?
yeah, piece of crap. So, but she traded
Anyway.
it in for a Hyundai Kona, and I was very proud of her.
Nice.
Yeah, she actually got a brand new one, because she realized I spent like an hour on the phone before she got this car, like telling her why she should buy an Asian car, and like what all the benefits are with Hyundai and Kia because they're my favorite, but also Honda's good and Toyota's good, and yeah, and so I spent all this time. She actually listened, and she realized that she could buy a brand new Hyundai for less money than buying a used some other piece of shit. And she would get more technology. She's like, there's so much technology in this thing, I don't even know what most of it is. It's got heads-up display, 360 camera. It does all the things for you. Like, you don't barely even have to drive it. So I think she's happy with it. I'm excited that she finally took my advice on something. So anyway, that's yes, Rubik. She bought a used Buick for $27,000. I almost strangled her when she did that. Like, it was freaking stupid. It was like a Buick. What are those? The Encore, the little roller skate looking one. Yeah, stupid. Absolutely stupid. Whatever.
They're not attractive cars either. I don't get it.
No,
okay,
and
anyway.
she bought the like bronze colored one too.
No.
Yeah. I was like, what are you doing? And here's the problem. She bought a what was it? Kia, Hyundai, whatever Venue first, and she didn't like it because she got a base model that didn't have any of the technology that she wanted, and she's like, I don't really want this. So then she returned it after a couple of days to get the Buick, which was more money, had fewer features, was ugly as shit, and it was just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Anyways, so she made the right decision this time. Okay. On to the next thing. Tweaks to QB staffings. So user vaults now have a specific rarity requirement. So a white user vault has to be staffed with a common, a blue user vault has to be staffed with a rare, and a green user vault has to be staffed with an epic QB. My thought on this was like, why can't you staff your white user vault with an epic QB? Like, I could understand if it was like common or higher, rare or higher, and epic or higher, but no, they have to be specifically the color they're associated with. So I guess there's some uses for common QBs.
Does that mean, I guess, you couldn't buy a green user vault blueprint if you don't have an epic QB?
Well, you could buy I mean, I'm guessing you could buy
like,
it.
how does that work? Like,
it.
you're not able. Yeah, but does it still like work and function as your?
No. Because you can't cut the ribbon
so
until
when you
staff it. I mean, are there many people that don't have a single epic QB though?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I mean, maybe noobs, but noobs probably wouldn't be doing, like, building a green user vault. So.
Why not? If they don't have one in their town, wouldn't they want to do that?
So Trugoy says, I think it's because they realized there were no uses to level anything besides rares. Okay, so he's saying, like, it doesn't make sense to level commons, but now it does because you're going to be staffing white user vaults with them. Or epics, right?
Yeah, but it, like, still doesn't really make sense to, I don't know. The drops are, like, so minuscule, I feel like, once you level a QB, it's like, I don't even notice.
Yeah.
Like, actually, Marvin's house and I were just talking about this, like, between the RNG already in place for most vaults, or all vaults, I should say, and then, like, factoring in, like, the modifiers and all of this other stuff, it's like, it literally means, like, these numbers mean nothing to me now. Like, they really don't. Like, if you get a big drop, I'm like, yay!
I feel like it's supposed to, like, in the future, be a
be a more noticeable difference? Like once they've got all the
Once
things
what?
in place, like that whole country modifier, the any boosts you
But
get,
like,
like
we're still gonna have vaults and stuff though, right? Like, why not just make that accurate?
yeah,
Or, I mean, it is accurate. I don't know. I like don't understand the point of it.
yeah. Oh,
Um,
good point. Don Sandwich says the silver OG is an epic, so
mhm.
at least that,
Oh, okay, yeah, fair point of those who are, yeah.
yeah.
But that was like, so what I'm saying though is like,
New
if you're
players.
still a noob, yeah, and you just join the game and you're at like, you know, headquarter level 2, and everybody's talking about green vaults around you, or on the Discord or whatever, and you can buy green vaults, and you don't have one in your area, you can't buy one yet because you need to get
Well,
an epic QB.
it
I
would
guess you
take
could
a
buy it. Could you
long
buy one?
time. It would take a long time to level up. Like you have to build the white user vault, level it up, then build the blue user vault, level that up before you can do the
Mm-hmm.
green. And I think by then there would have been an event you could play that you could get an epic.
That's a fair
Like
point.
that
Yeah.
will take a very long time, I think, especially for a new player, getting all that chromatic paint, all the
Mm-hmm.
white paint.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, like, if you're a player that's been around for like a couple months, right? Like, you
Yeah.
need a couple of months to get your headquarters to level 2, I'm assuming. I still have no idea what those
Yeah, me neither.
requirements are. And like get into building and all of that. But all right.
There's
I
also
was
the
just
auction
curious.
house.
Just curious.
You could always buy
Yeah,
one in the auction house.
very true.
Um,
Very true.
so
Buy
okay,
pirates and sharks.
yeah. So with that, you'll now be able to build your own green user vaults. So the base cost for those is 5,000 crystal keys for the blueprint. They have to be on an outdoor leisure space green tag. So, I mean, I haven't gone around in build mode much, but I know I tagged a shit ton of trees, but I tagged them as trees. So I'm guessing those, even though they're going to be green tags, they're
Mhm.
probably not outdoor leisure space.
No, but I mean, it's probably like the parks and stuff that are like something around the parks, tags
Yeah.
around parks.
But so if
That might
you
have
tag
something.
something as park,
Right?
does park count as outdoor leisure space?
No, I don't think so.
Because I went through and I tagged like all my parks
Also,
in my
why
area as
are
well
outdoor-
as a park.
Outdoor leisure space? What the fuck?
Yeah. Like what is that?
When can they add like multiple tags to like one structure? Because like park would be good, tree would be good, outdoor leisure space. Okay, maybe not tree, but like
Well, no, tree.
what the hell
I
is
mean,
an outdoor leisure
because
space?
the
It's a
tree
fucking
thing,
park.
we're only able to put our, like, the idea is in the future, right, that we're only able to put our Christmas trees on tree tags. Wasn't that gonna be a thing, or did they totally scrap that?
I think they totally scrapped that because it doesn't make, it's not ideal
Okay.
for the way the game is already set up. So that's why they did it on, I think it was any tag, right?
Yeah, it was
Or
any
any-
vault.
Any vault. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Toasties? Park is a subcategory of outdoor leisure space, I think. Okay. So,
Haas
but
says
then-
a bench counts as an outdoor leisure space.
oh, it
Okay.
does? Wait, was there not?
I
Where's
haven't
this
looked at these
clarification?
tags.
Okay. So I
I
guess
haven't looked at them, so
we have
I
to just
don't
like
know.
go out and check in build mode. Outdoor leisure spaces at the same level as restaurants. Then under that you have. Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. All right.
So it can have the subcategories.
So does
That's
that
good.
mean all green tags are the outdoor leisure space? Because all restaurants are a certain color, right? They're the ones that have the little hamburger and the drink next to them, right?
Yeah, but those are. I think there's still subcategories within those. Like there's, right? Right.
Well, yeah, but but all of them that are the hamburger and drink, aren't those all restaurants? And then the commerce ones are something else, right? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't keep up. We need a manual.
Rubik says, I think, but also, So, okay, anyway. So, 5,000 crystal keys, outdoor leisure space tag. Green user vaults, as we know, can drop QB coins, resin, chromatic paint, chromatic blueprint, very small percentage chromatic blueprint. Each player gets to build only one green user vault, regardless of how many they claimed in Coin Hunt World. So, even if you've already claimed one, you can build one. But everyone only gets to build one. Green user vaults claimed in Coin Hunt World will go into Cut the Ribbon stage, so you will need to visit them to cut the ribbon and staff them. So get your Epic QB ready next week whenever the update happens. Go find your green user vaults and make sure you staff it, otherwise people won't be able to hit it. $100. Is 5,000 crystal keys $100? I don't know. I haven't bought crystal keys in a while.
I don't know. Yeah? I don't know.
I think it's a lot less than that, isn't it?
I do the vending machines, so I have.
Oh wait, maybe
No
he's
idea.
saying like we spent $100 and now the other ones are cheaper. Let me see. Let me go in the shop.
Oh,
Shop.
are they?
Crystal
They better not be.
keys.
I'm sure they're not.
You can buy.
Yeah, in USA, yeah. Rubik said in the US they're $100.
Well, you can buy 12,000 keys for $100. So, math. I'm not good at brain math. So, how much per crystal key? So, let's see. Let me do with the cents. So 99 divided by 12,000 times 5,000. $41.66 it costs for a green user vault blueprint. I mean, that's if you're buying 12,000 crystal keys at $100. I mean, you could buy the 500 bundle 10 times and spend $50. But you get more for your money if you buy the bigger bundle.
Oh, I see. Okay, so True. Okay, sorry. True Guy brought it full circle, where they're $111 in the U.S. after the cost of a white and a blue UV too, in order to get to the. Okay.
That's a good point.
Yeah. But wait, so. Okay. Whatever. All right. Cool.
So the new green user vaults are overall more expensive than what we paid in Coin Hunt World. So that's good, because we were told we were getting in early and you know, getting a discount. So we got a little bit of a discount, I guess.
An $11 discount. 10% ish.
But
20%.
I mean, if you already have your blue user vault built, that's already sunk cost. Can you really count that as part of the total cost to turn it into a green user vault? We didn't have to used to buy blue user vaults. We just built them for free.
Also another fair point.
So,
oops.
So, I don't know. It is what it is. I feel like there's no point in complaining about anything at this point. I don't even care enough to complain about things at this point. So, green user vaults. So just don't forget to go and staff your existing green user vaults next week once the update happens, because they will go back to the cutting the ribbon stage. Make sure you have an epic QB to put on them. And then green UVs give a 5% key kickback to the owner, just like now. Oh, Don Sandwich makes and True Boy. Okay, so Don Sandwich says, but the vault blueprints come back to you after building, right? Do they? If you upgrade your white user vault to a blue user vault, do you get the white user vault blueprint back? I didn't think so.
I thought you just got the slot back so you could buy another one.
That's what I thought too. No, I haven't done it, so I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure you don't get the blueprint back. Yeah, you have to buy another one.
Okay. And you have to make sure that your whatever blue user vault that you want to put a green user vault on is already at the right tag. Yeah, Rubik's and Toasties agree. No, you don't get your blueprint back.
Yeah,
I didn't think so. So yeah, those cost. Yeah,
we didn't get any like blueprints back for trade checks or anything. I don't think it would be any different for green user vault.
Right, just slots, just the ability to buy more if you wanted, which I stupidly did, and now I'm like, why did I do that?
Mm-hmm.
I spent most of my crystal keys. I don't have many left. So, okay. Okay, green user vault build requirements. Requires a blue user vault level 10. We knew that. 3 unique stamps. So that means it has to be stamped at an advanced print shop. 10 meters from any other structure. And then when this next thing was mentioned, the chat filled with boos. Like it was, everyone was just booing it. 3,000 meters. Excuse me. 3,000 meters from any other green user vault. So people were not happy with that. That is a long distance from any other green user vault. However, I actually like the reasoning. I like it. And you know,
what's
maybe
the reasoning?
Unpopular opinion here, but once Illusion Weaver explained it in the Q&A, it kind of made sense. So if you don't have a green user vault in your area, you kind of get the pick of where you want to put it as long as it's on the right tag, right? If you have a bunch of green user vaults, right, so like it helps the people that were not fortunate enough to have a green user vault already, or the people that were, I mean, maybe someone wanted to buy a green user vault, but they couldn't because they didn't have one in their town.
Right, but doesn't that feel really limiting to you? So now if you had none in your town, you're basically only get one?
Well, but at least you get one. And then if there's another player in your town, maybe you can have two. I still see it as like kind of a benefit to rural players though. Like it's a burden.
You can have two, but
players.
It's going to be on the total opposite side of town.
Well, I mean, 3,000 meters. Let's see. Because
I don't know. That feels like how many? That's what, like 4 blocks? Because okay, wait, sorry, I can't say it like that.
It's only 1.8 miles.
Right, that's like past what you can see on the map, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, it is past what you can see on the map, but I don't think it's that far.
I don't know.
I mean, currently, my green
I'm kind of on
vault,
the air of boo.
My green user vault is probably about 1.8 miles from my house, and my trade shack is like right across from my house, so they're about 1.8 miles apart, and it's not that far. I mean, it's totally walkable, especially if you're doing walking goals. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, which one is it, Rubik's? Is it like a mile or 2 miles?
Yeah, I think he said like a mile before I did the math.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's not great, but I think this was their attempt to help out the rural players and the people that didn't already have green user vaults. Like, at least I think that's what their intention was. And so I can applaud their intention. And because it doesn't affect me, I'm not going to boo it. Like, I'm not going to be building a green user vault, so I don't care. And if you live in a city where there's tons of green user vaults and you're upset that the next one has to be 1.8 miles away from the last one, so sad for you. I don't know. It's
Well,
not that
I
big
mean,
of a
that's
deal.
what. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, I guess the what's helping rural players is providing just green user vault structure blueprints at this point, anyways, because they took them all away going into the Cubieverse. One.
Yeah.
Um, so that's one thing. Two, I think if they wanted to help the players that had none, you should let them build like a little bit more than that, right? I don't know. Wait,
Yeah.
also, can people who already own green user vaults buy one
One.
now?
Everyone can
Right?
buy one.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you
Okay.
already have some or not. You can all just
Got it. Ooh, so everybody who has a bunch in their area, you should go build one in another city for somebody else who has none.
Yeah, charitable activities. That sounds great.
Yeah. Do smart things.
And the base build time is 15 days. It's going to build it. It will cost 10,000 green paint, 10,000 red paint, 10,000 purple paint, and 350,000 resin. Someone brought up in the Q&A.
That's a lot of fucking resin.
It is a lot of resin.
Moly.
Someone did bring up in the Q&A that if the person or the green user vaults in your area were owned by a person that either doesn't play anymore or has been banned, if they go back into ribbon cutting mode, those green user vaults now kind of don't work anymore.
You can't claim them?
Well, unless they're claimable, but
like if you go and cut the ribbon on it?
But can you go and claim it?
I don't know.
Like, doesn't the owner have to cut the ribbon? So I think...
So what you're saying is there's no plan for those? They just go dormant?
I don't know that they thought about that. Someone brought it up in the chat, and no one talks about it out loud, so I don't know if they've thought about it. But I kind of wonder, like, so if there are green user vaults in your area owned by people that are no longer playing or have been banned and they are claimable, you might want to go claim them before next week, because you might not be able to claim it after next week. I don't know.
Oops.
Anyway.
That's interesting.
Barbacoa QB. So that's the thing on green user vaults. So green user vault new functionality. They are upgradable, increase power level to increase Cubicoin rewards. So I don't think I will be buying a new one, but I might level up my current one, and so you can get more Cubicoins out of it when you do hit it. That'd be kind of cool.
How many more though?
Lil Loquito, I think if they were banned and you go to hit it and it gives you the option to claim that user vault, like, I think that's how you do it, right? That isn't that how
that's right. That's right. Yeah, you have to solve it, and then that screen afterwards pops up.
But you have to have the keys at the time, right, to buy it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Big point of importance there.
Lil Loquito says because right now it's a green vault, no longer a green user vault. Yeah, because they all are, right? Or no? If it's just a green vault, then you claim it after you solve it.
Yeah, go try it.
Yeah, but just make sure you have the keys on you.
So if there's system vaults, then you can claim it, right?
If it's green, yeah.
So I thought you said that they wouldn't be able to.
Are
we talking about banned player vaults? Because there are no green vaults in the game.
Yeah, I think it's
took them all away.
I think it's banned player vaults, like Luke Fent had.
Got it.
But I think once.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Once the thing happens next week, where they all revert to cut the ribbon stage, I wonder if those will be there. So,
My brain hurts.
yeah. I don't know.
Like, why not just keep it the way it is now so somebody can just claim it, right?
Maybe.
Why would they
Maybe
make
it will.
them,
If it's a user vault,
like,
then
why
it's
change
gonna
it at all?
go to cut the ribbon stage. But if it's a green system vault, then it's a banned player. I don't know if that goes to cut the ribbon stage or not. I don't know, because there's probably so few of them. I wonder if they've made any kind of special situation for those. I don't know. You might ask in the Discord. Ask what the plan is for those. I would ask for you, but I don't really go in there much anymore. I would say, if you want it, try and figure out what's going to happen to it before they do the update next week, because the update could break it. So
Yeah.
there's no guarantee it will, but it's possible. So you want to get your information now. Okay. So green user vault new functionality, explorer points. So every first time you solve a green user vault, you'll get 10 explorer points, just like every first time you solve a new yellow vault, you get 100 explorer points. And then QB quests on green user vaults will be coming apparently in Q2. So maybe we'll be able to do quests with our, I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess.
And then are
we'll
explorer points going into effect for green user vaults at all, or no?
Yeah, that's what I said. Explorer points. 10.
Oh, I thought you said QB quests or something.
Yeah, QB quests and explorer points. Every first time you solve a green user vault, you get 10 explorer points.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So then that leads to Explorer Leaderboard rewards. So the Explorer Leaderboard is going to have a totally different reward style. Basically, on the anniversary every year, they're going to look at the global all-time Explorer leaderboards and give rewards. So October 1st of 2024, so you have to wait until October, they'll look at the global all-time leaderboards. The top 100 of the global all-time Explorer leaderboards will receive one Epic Explorer QB. So it'll be an achievement QB, which means there won't be a blueprint. You'll get an Epic Explorer QB if you are top 100 on the global all-time Explorers. And I guess they'll do that every year, because it doesn't make sense to do it monthly, because it won't change much monthly. But it might change yearly. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
Yeah. And we, honestly,
more purposes for leaderboards.
You have a really good chance of getting on there. What?
Yeah, maybe.
I have a good chance of getting on there. Anyone that's done the Hawaii quest or the volcano quest has a chance of getting on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll get to that in a little bit. But we might have a chance. So Hayes says there's 101 all-time in Explorer leaderboards currently. Yes, but that is about to change, guaranteed. Especially as people staff their green user vaults, their existing ones, and they hit them and they get 10 for doing theirs.
Now that there's like the points associated and rewards and stuff, makes sense. I haven't even hit our yellow vault. I haven't hit a single yellow vault.
Me neither.
I mentioned it since Cubieverse started, and there's one I pass every single day.
Right? Yeah, so currently those 101 people in all-time Explorer leaderboards are all people that have hit yellow vaults, and that's the only thing that they've been given out for so far. So oh, well, Rubik says I'm 218, so definitely more than 101. Okay, so there's more than that, but it's still all people that have hit yellow vaults. And that's about to change. Ooh, nice job, Hayes. Hayes is 5th on that leaderboard currently. That's pretty awesome. Hopefully you stay up there once all the other things happen.
Whoa.
Did my microphone
The
just
hell
change?
just happened? Yeah, it got bizarre. You explore more than me.
Is that better? Are we better?
Yeah, it was just for a brief moment,
Okay.
but it was like very drastic.
Yeah, I
difference.
saw a big
I was
thing
like, is
across
there a
my
commercial
screen.
starting?
No, I saw a big thing across my screen that just said microphone has changed to some other microphone, and I'm like, what the frick? And I looked and somehow my microphone got unplugged, so I had to plug it back in, and then it was like, oh, okay, we're good. Yeah.
A little brewski sabotage happening over there, or what?
No, it's weird because it's right here next to me on the desk. So I don't know what happened.
Just spooky things.
It was like dust or something. Okay.
That fan.
Yeah. Okay, so next is more tutorials. So I'm just going to read this because I don't think it affects many of us, if any of us, and I also don't understand what they're talking about since it doesn't affect us. The headquarter upgrade system has been replaced with a series of tutorials, more clear to new players what they should do next. In the early stages, the game now does a much better job of guiding players to their next in-game goal. The shop now unlocks at headquarter level 2 when it used to unlock at headquarter level 3. So,
nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice change of pace then, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So Rubik says he sees 736 as the bottom of the Explorer leaderboard. So.
What? 700?
736. So that means 736 people have hit
a
yellow vaults. So, cool. Okay, coming next month. So this is us. We're coming next month to the Explorer leaderboards.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Okay, so on March 4th, put this in your calendar. It's very important for you and anyone else that has climbed the volcano. On March 4th, which means, I think, on March 3rd at UTC reset time, I'm just going to equip the morning of March 3rd and leave it for like 2 days. So on March 4th, the Tiki Chief Volcano Quest is back in action. So they've got it working again. Or they will, March 4th. All players who previously completed it will receive 1,000 Explorer points and 1,000 experience points.
Is that a lot? I don't know what.
Well,
how much do you get for a yellow vault?
So a yellow vault is 100 Explorer points.
Oh, nice.
So we'll get 1,000. And keep in mind, you can only get those 100 for a yellow vault the first time you complete a yellow vault. Not every time. So in order for someone who has not done the volcano quest to...
They have to hit 10 unique yellow vaults.
Right.
To compete with that, yeah.
To compete with us. So, in order for us to get those points, we have to equip a Tiki Warrior on that day. So,
and not the chief, right?
And not the chief. We have to pick whichever Tiki
Missed
Warrior...
opportunity.
Yeah, I know, right? We have to pick whichever Tiki Warrior we want to get 1,000 experience points. And it kind of makes sense because if we were doing the volcano quest, we would be wearing a tiki. But at least we don't have to use the same tiki that we were wearing. So I'm
but who cares? Like, they're commons.
Well, but
none of them need XP.
But the like Metalla and the Kelipona, the like really rare ones, you probably want to put it on that because if you ever want to sell it, it's worth a lot more if it's got a higher level.
I don't have any of those, so.
You don't even have one of them?
Mm-mm. Nobody's listed any in the auction house, at least when I've like gone to check, or I've like missed out on getting them because I haven't paid attention. So.
Yeah.
If anybody has one of those 3 to sell, let me know, and I'd be happy to buy it from you.
Right.
Yeah, I think I will wear the tiki I wore on the hike too.
I'm gonna wear my whatever, however you pronounce it, the one that's like Metalla and Kelipona but hard to pronounce. That's what I'm gonna wear. So. Oh, Lilo Keto says, I'm at that green user vault. I definitely can claim it for 10,000 QB coins. Or crystal keys. Not QB coins. Crystal keys. I never knew that. So there you go.
Oh,
Now you need
loop-de-loop
crystal keys.
with the brain take here. It said level the Luna since it's a builder. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, there you go. That's smart.
Equip Luna. Thank you, Loopy. Also,
Yes.
hi.
Hi, Loopty. Hayes says, I've hit 8 unique yellows so far. Don't think many are built yet. So that
That's
means
another good point.
he's got 800 Explorer points, and he's at 5th place. We're going to immediately get 1,000.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, as
Great.
long as we equip
it.
a Tiki and have it equipped for the 4th. So, yeah.
Nice.
So that's cool, because I'm not going to get those any other way. I mean, I might get them from green user vaults, but it's going to be a while before our yellow is built. And, yeah. So, I'll get it from greens. Yeah. And greens are only worth 10. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's fun.
Okay.
I like the leaderboards, right? Like the competitive side and like making it a little bit more true to what I guess like the idea behind Coin Hunt World was. I like it. So
yeah. Rubik, okay, so to give you an idea, Rubik says that he's at 218th place right now, and he's only hit 1. So in order to get around 200th place, you need 100 Explorer points. So I think we'll be doing pretty good. Then again, everyone else who's done the Tiki quest will also get 1,000. So,
Lil Keto says I was pulling up at home when y'all said that I had to answer the green vault then claim. So I turned around to see if that was true. Okay, so don't text in or don't type in drive safely, but unless you're walking, you might be walking. Let us know once you solve it. What about the Vegas Monument? Will people get those points? Great question, PBL and LBS. Did anybody ask? Oh, Channer says that is coming. Hopefully before the anniversary. That would be
hopefully
good.
After. I want to be on the top of the leaderboards. Think of how many more people were at the Vegas thing versus the
Think of how many people did both.
Yeah, well, not all of us are as special as you. And I
committed,
honestly,
baby.
I would say probably most of the people that did the Volcano Quest were at Coin Hunt Fest, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're probably the only person that wasn't there.
Was K-Hag at Coin Hunt Fest? K-Hag wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
At least I'm not alone.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It'll be announced like the Tiki Chief quest when it's ready to be rewarded. Okay.
So,
is the Vegas quest live right now? It must not be live.
It must not be. Yeah.
That's probably why. So whenever it goes live.
Yeah.
And apparently impossible. Okay.
We got a cute picture of K-Hag's little twins in the high chairs that Loth provided for them. So that was cute. Yeah.
Missed opportunity to get some branding on them, but
but that's how those
maybe we'll send some stickers.
Yeah. Do we have stickers?
No, but I can get some made.
I want stickers.
I know, I want stickers too, actually. Why haven't we gotten stickers made?
I don't really have things to put stickers on, but
I do. I write.
You can put one on your car. I don't have a car. Your notepad.
March 3rd, equip Luna.
There you go. Nice.
Reset.
Rubik says it wasn't live as of 2 weeks ago, as it annoyed someone in my local who wanted to do it. Okay. Makiki says he's solved the 2 yellow vaults, and he's at 145. So 200 points gets you to about 145. So all this is great
Right.
data for us to have to kind of get a sense of how these leaderboards work. So, and remember
Yeah.
how like we always wondered about that back in Coin Hunt World, like how many points things were worth and like what we have to do, and it was always
And who
so
was doing
murky.
what?
Yeah.
Like, how is so-and-so ahead of so-and-so?
Yeah.
Because,
It was so murky because they wouldn't tell us how many points things were worth. And now
Yeah.
they're telling us, okay, this is worth this many points, and yeah, so that's kind of awesome. Oh, and Intellect Slang has 3 unique yellow vaults, and he's at 35
all the time? Damn. So all I gotta do is go hit a couple of yellows and I'll be up there. I'll be on the board.
Yeah. Rubik says, no clue what the folks behind me have done. Maybe we're all tied. You probably are, because that's the only thing that does Explorer leaderboards at this point, right? So Explorer points.
So, I guess it doesn't matter if you're in Hunter or Chill mode, I guess. No.
I don't think so.
Explorer. It's just hits. Has nothing to do with timers.
I think so. Well, wait. Is it
just curious?
100 if you get it perfect? Or is it 100 no matter what? I think it's 100 no matter what.
I don't know. Yeah, because I thought like the only thing that really influenced or that the mode made a difference on is like getting a stamp.
Points. Yeah, getting a stamp and experience points.
No, but now you get a stamp
points.
But now you got a stamp no matter what, though, right?
Right. But you get different amount of points based on like experience points.
Hunter or Chill. Okay. Heard.
Because I think exploring is exploring whether or not you're good at trivia. So I think you get the points, the full amount of points, whether or not you're good at trivia. True Boy says 45 people did the volcano quest, so there's really only 55 spots up for grabs, most likely. Nice.
Well, I think you could take one person out of that, at the very least.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Bands.
Yeah.
There's more than one, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Or like between bans and quits.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I don't think it has to do with timers.
So yeah, I would say all the places from like 200 down are probably all just one white user vault. Or one white user vault. One yellow vault. Maybe you get higher, you're higher based on how early you hit it, and the other people just get added on to the bottom.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it could be like the QB collector leaderboard where you just like rotate spots kind of like every week.
Oh, is that a thing? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Like, for a while I was rotating spots, and it was like a lot of us. Like, I want to say it ranged like 10, maybe 9 or 10 spots, but we all had the same amount of QBs, but every time you checked the leaderboard, you'd be in a different position.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Rubik's, how many times have you checked that leaderboard? How many spots have you shifted?
Well, and you have to like be able to verify with somebody else. Like I was able to kind of like verify with somebody else that it was like, okay, so we all have the same amount of QBs. We're just literally like, you've been above me and below me, like back and forth for weeks.
So what was it like? Each time you checked it, it changed, or you like every day?
Now I can't remember now.
Or something.
I can't remember now. I don't think it was each time I checked it. But like maybe when you restarted the game or
because I mean I think Rubik's could, like, if it just changed based on like, I think if he
opening and closing
and if he moved spots, then we would know that it did that. But maybe it's based on like when you did it, and if you did it sooner than someone else, you're higher up. I don't know. Hard to tell. Not enough data.
Impossible data.
Oh, Them's fighting words. I like it. All right. Next thing in Hunter's Lodge, new shop drop, Epic QB Blueprint. The extra curly St. Patrick's Day QB. His face just looks like curls to me. Like his glasses are curly, his hair is curly. I get that his glasses are shamrocks, but they look curly. His hair looks curly. The shamrocks on his jacket are curly. Like everything's just curly.
So much curl.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't know. What do you think of it?
I'm not the biggest fan.
Me neither. His hat looks squishy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the animation is cool. Seems to be a bit kitschy for an Epic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's got a
Like
beer.
for some reason,
cool.
I feel like it'll sell for less on the auction house, but I don't know. That's just me. I'm not a fan. But I'm picky with my aesthetics, so that's okay too.
Shu says it's super extra. Yeah, it is super extra.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It reminds me of the New Year's Eve ones.
That's what I mean. It's like,
Yeah.
and those are just like commons. They're supposed to be kitschy and weird.
Yeah.
It's just
Well,
weird, the Cubieverse.
Rubik's, we're not going to explore points for green user vaults yet. So I don't think going out and hitting a green user vault to see if you move on the leaderboards now is going to do anything. I think that's after the update next week. I'm guessing. I think. Maybe.
We still don't know.
Yeah. Shu says, I ain't paying personally. Mostly because I do not have that many coins. I also am not paying because I don't have that many coins. I don't even have close to that many coins. So let me review. March 17th, available for 24 hours. There will only be 500 of them, and it costs 250,000 QB coins. Let's see how many QB coins Korkio has. I'll tell you, it's not 250,000. It is, in fact, 78,000. So
Wow.
Yeah.
I've got almost 300. Like, I could get it if I wanted to, but that'd be all the coins. And I'd rather get, like, a fire dragon or something.
He says you can buy it for 50,000 in the auction house within a month once certain people flood the market. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, not the blueprint, I don't think, but the QB, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if I'll buy it for that because I only have 78,000, which is like nothing. And I feel like I need to save all of my coins for random times like the Halloween event when I had to buy stuff in the auction house in order to finish the event. Well, not even finish the event, just to get the thing. So I needed all those, and I got down to 0 QB coins at that point. So.
Yeah, that was fun though.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun. It was worth it also. Because that Necromancer QB, now that, my dear friends, is an epic QB.
I still haven't printed it yet.
I don't know what that thing is for St. Patrick's Day, but
yeah,
the epic QBs are, yeah.
I just realized somehow, I don't know how it happened. So when in Adventure Road it says bid on something in the auction house, I've been bidding on Magic Fabric because I didn't have enough to print, right? Apparently, I won some at some point and just forgot about it. Because I now have enough to print the Necromancer. Yeah.
Yay!
So that's cool. I'm going to have to do that.
So I'm cracking up at that Shu said the only event they completed was QB.
Which, yeah.
Swan song. Oh.
Oh,
Shu.
Rubik's, I was telling him it probably wouldn't work to hit the green user vault. He says, look, I do what Channers tells me to do.
I love it.
Yeah.
Probably the smart move. It's probably the smart move.
Yeah.
I'm also curious. I think maybe Lil Lokito might be able to report back before you do because they were headed that way, perhaps.
Right, but still, I don't think it changes. And it's still
Rubik's going to hit the green vault.
Yeah, we don't get Explorer leaderboard points yet until the update.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were. Yeah. I thought we were talking about if it was still claimable or not.
Oh, I don't think Rubik's has a claimable one. I think only Lil.
Yeah, you're right. One. I
Yeah.
was getting our topics mixed up there. Sorry.
Yeah. So, okay. So I predict the St. Patrick's Day QB will not sell out anywhere near as fast as the sushi restaurant blueprint did. That's my prediction. Now, I don't even know how fast the sushi restaurant blueprint sold out because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, and to be fair, there were only like 35, I think, released in the shop, right? 35 so far.
I thought there was a lot more.
I don't think so. I think I don't know. Please, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there was 35, like for each region.
My brain told me there was 500, which is why I was making the comparison. I could be completely wrong.
Whoa. That's a lot.
I don't know why I thought that. I have no clue why I thought that. My brain told me that. It's probably totally wrong.
Yeah, well, we did this last time when, what was the last thing that came out? And we were like, it couldn't be, like, already sold out.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Now I can't remember, but
I don't remember either. Hold on, I just realized all I do is take a bunch of pictures of these things. So let's see. Sushi restaurant in the shop cost 5,000 crystal keys, 3 stamps, 5% kickback. Okay, it doesn't say how many are in the shop. It doesn't say how many are in the shop. Were in the shop. It just says it's going to be released into the shop. It doesn't say how many.
Got it.
So, anyway.
So you needed, we would have needed to see screenshots. Okay, wait. I'm taking a quick bathroom break. Do you want to take a quick bathroom break also? Or do you want to keep running through Hunter's Lodge? I can also stay on headphones and just mute, and we can keep going down Hunter's Lodge.
Go for it.
All right, cool. Dear God, I hope I mute.
I can't hear you, so you're muted. All right. So, Hunter's Lodge. All right. So, ugly St. Patrick's Day QB with the curly everything. Now, they're correcting the rabbit, which y'all probably remember. When the rabbit was announced for Chinese New Year, everyone was like, what the fuck is this thing? Because it looked like an Easter rabbit, and it was stupid. Hi, Shu. I'm good. How are you? So they're going to correct it. They said our Chinese New Year rabbit came out more like an Easter bunny. That's what happens when you outsource to Fiverr. So they're gonna correct it with a redesign and a new mini event, which I feel like they shouldn't have to do this at this point. Like, I can understand them having made mistakes in the past, but I feel like at this point we should be at a point where they're reviewing everything and really thinking about it before they put it out into the world. And we shouldn't have to do Chinese New Year rabbit blueprint correction. I feel like we should be past that. We really should be. But, so this is what's going to happen. The Chinese New Year rabbit blueprint will be replaced with a new Chinese New Year rabbit blueprint in your inventory. So all of the Chinese New Year rabbit blueprints that you currently have are going to turn into the new Chinese New Year rabbit blueprint. All of your currently already printed Easter bunnies will stay Easter bunnies, but the blueprint's going to change.
Did they say when that's going to change exactly? Like, do they have a date? Remember last time they gave us a date for the Santa?
I don't know if there's a date.
Also, totally agree that we should be past the revamp stuff. Like, where's the QA?
Yeah, I want to say this is going to happen on Easter with the event, with the mini event, but it's really just in the chunk that says coming next month. So.
Okay, so probably like when the blueprint drops or whatever.
I would guess.
Or with the patch or whatever beforehand. Anyway.
Yeah. So all of our blueprints are going to turn into the new blueprint. The new blueprint will print the new Chinese New Year rabbit that actually looks like a Chinese New Year rabbit versus the Easter rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there will be an Easter mini event, and you will be able to obtain the Easter bunny blueprint. So the blueprint you already have is going to change, so you won't have it anymore, and you'll be able to get it again. Basically. So the Easter mini event, all white vaults will drop eggs, which is a new common resource. All blue vaults will be replaced with Easter eggs. The Easter eggs will have Easter themed trivia and drop carrots, which is a new rare resource. And
Easter themed trivia.
Yeah, that I'm gonna suck at that. Let me tell you. All right, and then Easter eggs will also have a 25% chance to drop the Easter Bunny QB blueprint. So should be, if you have 4 blue vaults in your area, you should get it. 1 in 4 chance. As we know, it doesn't actually happen as 1 in 4. You could hit it 40 times before you get it, but that would be just really bad luck. So this is March 31st to April 2nd. So that's a short period of time to be dropping 2 new resources that will likely be needed for more than just this bunny, I'm guessing.
Yeah. But like Freckled Zelda.
Yeah, you're right.
I like shudder every time I say it, but like the drops were a little bit higher. So let's hope they actually the QA is done. So there is some thought behind the drop amounts because it is only taking into consideration the 48 hours.
Yeah. Fingers
Hopefully
crossed.
that's like a template, right? Like there's a 48 like short event, long event, and like template for what that should look like.
Yeah.
I'd hope.
So we'll see. But we have to answer Easter questions in order to get carrots. I almost guarantee you, aside from luck, I will be carrotless. I mean, the only time I ever got in trouble as a kid was in Sunday school. Like I was a perfect kid. But,
yeah,
but not Sunday school. Not when religion is concerned. I am a rebel, and I mean, I know a lot about religion. I just don't know a lot about religion specifics. I know a lot of big general concepts, but I don't know anything about specifics because that shit doesn't matter to me. Because I don't do any of the things. So, like, what are you going to ask me about Easter that I'm going to be able to answer? Like, how is there even Easter trivia?
Oh, there's plenty.
All I know is zombie Jesus.
I'm just cracking up of like, what's going to be the trivia? Wait, but Shu, do you need a Zelda QB? I'm happy to, I haven't printed it yet, but I can print a couple, so I'm happy to post one for you if you want one. Just DM me.
Korkio set fire to the Sunday school. I didn't set fire to it. Plus, it was a stone building. It wouldn't burn very well. Um, don't spread
I'm spreading rumors.
So my Sunday school teacher, now mind you, Sunday school when you're Catholic is like when you're like 7 or 8 years old or something, right? Like you're super young when you go to Sunday school. And it's only like until you make your first communion. Like it's in order to do your first communion at like 7 or 8 years old. That's the only time I ever went to Sunday school. It might exist after that. I don't know. I didn't go. My Sunday school teacher, her name was Mrs. Cluck, and she was a bitch. She was a fucking bitch.
With the last name like Cluck?
Yeah.
Man, she could have taken that anywhere. Not a fitting personality.
She was
such a fun last name.
She was quite a bigger lady, and she had very big hair, like big Texas hair. Now, mind you, this is in Rhode Island, but she had big Texas hair. And her name was Mrs. Cluck. And I would ask very innocent questions about, like,
okay, the fact that you just said that.
How does that work? Why did this bush burn? How did Adam and Eve make babies? Did they have like stuff like that, right? Like, did they have belly but like, you know, whatever. And she would like hit me.
Yeah.
It was bad. I got in big trouble because I had questions. And
sounds like the church.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, but see, Kevo.
I hate having religious events. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevo says being forced to I'm guessing he meant being forced to go to Catholic church as a child will pay off this event. No, because I was forced to go to Catholic church as a child, and I even went to a Catholic junior high school, and I didn't freaking learn anything. Nothing was retained. I only retained valuable information. Things that affect my day-to-day life or I will use in the future, and I don't use that stuff. So, yes, I'm hoping it's Easter candy questions. I'm really good at candy. I know a lot about candy. Maybe there'll be questions about Peeps. Maybe they'll ask what happens to a Peep when you put it in the microwave. I'm all about that. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm indifferent too.
Anyway. I like the little rooster that Shu put in there for Mrs. Cluck. Yeah. True, Koi. I'm gonna have to brush up on my cult trivia. Yes, thank you. I know you're afraid.
What is peep jousting?
Peep jousting? What is that?
That.
Do you put like toothpicks in your peep and like make them like fence each other or something? That would be cool. But anyway, I know you're really hesitant to talk like this because you don't want to alienate viewers. I don't give as much of a fuck. And also, I don't think Jason J watches us anymore.
It's not about alienating anybody. It's more so about I don't want to offend anybody that, you know, is religious or celebrates this holiday, and it means a lot to them. Like, I get it, you know. Religion comes in different forms in different people's lives. So I just hate to mock it, but I am doing it in my mind. So
I love to mock it because it's
at a
kind
certain
of ridiculous.
degree, I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, we'll sit here and like we don't.
We are not trying to offend anybody. This is just our personal views.
Yes, unfiltered.
I feel like we need like a South Park fucking disclaimer before our show.
Yeah. The truth is, Shu, you always get unfiltered Korkio because Korkio does not have the ability to filter. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When name change.
Yeah. So I appreciate at least that when we have the Chinese New Year, we have to do questions about the Chinese New Year, and most of, like, unless you're Chinese, you don't celebrate that. And that's more of like a traditional, maybe religious thing. So I'm glad that we do multiple not just Christian religion things. Like, if we were only doing Christian religion things, I'd be fucking pissed. But
Wait, but does the Chinese New Year have anything to do with religion? No, because it's based on the lunar year.
I don't know. I feel like it.
Wouldn't that be like?
Know.
It's based on the solar system, not religion, and the solar system is real. Ah. I'm sorry. Okay, bye.
I love you. I love you. Hold on.
Anyway.
Let me look it up.
Comfortable.
I'm uncomfortable. I love it. Okay.
It was a trivia question. That's why it's called the Lunar New Year.
So, okay.
That's why it's called.
So, here's what Google says. Google says about the Chinese New Year. It is a largely secular holiday, but includes cultural rituals that derive from Confucianism, Buddhism, and Taoism, as well as from ancient myths and folk traditions. It's also a time to worship ancestors, exorcise evil spirits, and pray for good harvest. So there is a religious element to it. But I'm sorry, it is just as religious as Easter, because what the fuck do bunnies and chocolate have to do with zombie Jesus? So they're just as religious as each other, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh my god, the chat's moving. I need to read. I need to go back and read. I didn't. Oh,
yeah, everyone is entitled to their own.
Peep jousting, where they grow and eventually push the other over. So you put two peeps in a microwave. Is that what peep jousting is? You put two peeps in a microwave and they like fight for space and one pushes the other one over? Or do you put them like on the stove or something? Anyway.
That feels like a fire waiting to happen, or a mess that I don't personally want to clean up.
Definitely a mess. Unless maybe you do it over a campfire or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be fun. Peter Cottontail questions.
Wait, what?
Rubik said it. I mean, we all know it's going to be rabbit and chocolate questions anyway, so yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Most
of the Christmas questions weren't about Jesus. Fair point.
Yeah.
But there were some like Bible referencey fucking questions, and I was like, I don't know
stuff and like
the kings and like king names and yada yada. I don't actually. There was more, trivia, ideology based questions in there than previous years.
I wish there were more questions about pagan Christmas. Like winter solstice stuff. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
Does Bonnie Jean make Easter clothes? I like it.
Well, like, yeah, it would be cool to have more seasonal events rather than, anyways, whatever. Holiday events are great too. I'm not complaining. Events are great. Let's keep the events coming all the time.
But
I'm not complaining about events.
Since we know that the creators of this game are science-based folk. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm all about questions about Cadbury cream eggs. I love Cadbury cream eggs. Especially the big ones with the yolk, like the yolky, not real yolk, but the, oh my god, just like biting the top off a Cadbury cream egg and just like licking all the cream out with your tongue for like 10 minutes before you finally eat the whole thing. That's so good. Yeah.
Yeah, Cadbury eggs are delicious.
Yes. So, okay. I don't see many carrots in my future. I mean, I had the same problem with Christmas. The Christmas questions, even though they were like the stuff that wasn't religious was about like Bonnie Jean clothing. I don't know. I had to get those wrong so many times before I started getting them right, except for the obvious ones with the pictures. I mean, that was easy.
Yeah.
But
Trugoy is on fire today.
Trugoy, Jesus QB that drags a cross around the Cubieverse.
The epic
That's
mixture.
Great. Yeah. And then what happens?
Marvin loves the idea.
What happens when the Jesus QB and the fire QB meet though? Like, is there spontaneous combustion? Does the like cross catch on fire? Yeah.
I'll see myself out here.
A bunch of the Christmas trivia was Hanukkah this year. Maybe a dreidel QB that spins. Oh yeah, that's true. But are there any other? I mean, the other religious holidays around Easter are not religious. They're secular, like the what do they call it? It's just spring, like when the
yeah,
it's
like
spring.
That's what I mean, like seasonal.
Not sure if flaming crosses is a good look. I know, that's why I brought it up. I thought it was a funny thought.
Okay, anyways, back to Hunter's Lodge.
Wait, I have a question. Is the Jesus QB white or black?
Trugoy is gonna have to answer that.
Yeah. Oh, robin eggs. Those are the best. You know robin eggs? At Easter? They're like Whoppers, but they're like shaped like eggs. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, I'm a big fan of Easter candy because Easter's all about chocolate for whatever reason. Like heavily chocolate influenced.
Chocolate and marshmallow.
Does that mean that Jesus is in fact black? Is that what we're... Yeah.
An epic cocoa QB, Lil Loquito says.
I'll see myself out.
Olive skinned Jesus. What if we just had an olive QB?
Yes. I feel like that's coming because we need an olive QB to go with the Ice QB animation. Top tier.
Jesus is chromatic, duh. What's the name of that?
Jesus
play?
Doesn't see color, Trugoy.
No, what's the name of that play? The
Technicolor Dreamcoat. That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Something like that. Yeah.
Might as well. Jesus's Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I say that we just have an olive QB wearing like a crown of thorns, and that's our Jesus QB. He's just an olive. I mean,
can we get back on track here?
Yeah. Oh, I even closed the Hunter's Lodge notes, so I forgot we were doing that. Sorry, guys.
I'm so sidetracked with Easter.
Jesus would have accepted rainbow. Yeah, a rainbow QB. That's good. I like that.
Yeah. Absolutely
okay.
Correct.
So there will be egg resources and Easter egg vaults that drop carrots, and the Easter Bunny. You'll be able to get the Easter Bunny QB blueprint, which you already have, but you will not once this event starts. So you have it now. You'll lose it. You'll get it again.
No, my headphones.
Uh-oh. Did your headphones just die?
No, just one of them did.
One of them?
Yeah, the other one's got like 5 more minutes.
Oh no. Okay. Rabbit first print experience. So the original Rabbit blueprint, if you printed it previously, you received common first print experience. The new Chinese New Year Rabbit blueprint, you will receive common first print experience on your first print. The new Easter Bunny blueprint, you will receive rare first print experience on your first print. So we basically got free common print experience for nothing. For printing something that, so that's cool.
Shouldn't have been printed yet.
Yeah. For printed printing an early Jesus bunny.
Yeah. Jesus bunny. Yeah.
Okay. And then the next Hunter's Lodge 16 will be March 31st, 11 a.m. So that is the start of the Easter event. So Shu asks a good question. Should I rush to print a rabbit or does it not matter? I have not yet. So maybe, let's look at what the current,
it's 500 red envelopes right now. So if you hunted the Chinese New Year event and you collected a bunch of envelopes, I would say print now because, like Korkio said, this Easter event is mini and it's only 48 hours. So you may not get enough resources to print. I'm certain that you will, or most people will have the opportunity.
If you're going to be out there doing a lot. I mean...
Yeah. But there's definitely, like, I don't know, I think the 2 resources versus 1 is also an argument that could be made. I also think a bunch of people... There's plenty of red envelopes to buy off the auction house if you're looking to replenish. So 500 doesn't seem like that much.
We know
personally
what the recipe for the new Easter Bunny will be because they're following that whole format, right? So it will be
and he said it.
1,000 eggs and 500 carrots. So if you think it's going to be hard to collect that, maybe you have a really busy weekend planned or something, then print it now. But you'll probably still want to try to print it then too, because you'll get the
first print.
So you definitely. I would say print it now. You get that free common first print experience, and then you'll get the rare first print experience later.
Yeah.
But if the experience points don't matter to you, do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yep.
So Hunter's Lodge. Did I finish that? Hunter's Lodge, Sunday, March 31st, 11 a.m. normal time. And then Battle of the Ornaments happened during Hunter's Lodge today. Basically.
Oh yeah, who won?
The ugliest one.
No.
It was the Mary Stripe, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, the ugliest one. God damn it.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, you had to equip one of 4 of the ornaments. If it hit yours, you got 50,000 resin. If you just equipped it and it didn't hit yours, you got 5,000. I didn't have one to equip, so I didn't. I never printed those.
Oops.
So there's that. Okay, and then, so then there was the Q&A. I didn't take notes on that, but I remembered a bunch of it and sprinkled it throughout the rest of the stuff. So hopefully you guys were paying attention. If you guys have any questions, maybe I remember the answer, you can ask. If it was answered in Hunter's Lodge, and maybe I can answer you. I don't know. I'll try. At the very end of the Q&A, Illusion Weaver said he was giving us a sneak peek of the next Hunter's Lodge, and he threw up a printout.
He threw up
a printout. He held a printout for like 2 seconds, and it looks, I'm gonna guess it is, can you see? It was very bad quality in the video, and me screenshotting it was just as bad. It's really hard to see.
Pizzeria or something?
Yeah, it looks like it's the pizza chef Cubie in the pizzeria making pizza. So maybe we're gonna get the pizza blueprint, like the pizza structure blueprint. So that'd be cool. Yes, and he threw up, exactly. So, yeah. That's that. All the things. And I'm going to reward myself with another peanut butter cup. Just that good.
All right, cool.
Oh, see, I was gonna. So Goose says it was funny when the mass forging question was asked, and Illusion Weaver says, "Oh, this gets asked every Hunter's Lodge." I missed what was asked, and when he said this gets asked every time, I was going to rewind it, and I totally forgot to see what he was talking about. So thank you for telling me that that's what they were talking about. Apparently, that's not going to happen soon. So
I thought it was happening soon. Haven't they? Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue. So yeah. Funny story. So I went to the doctor last week, and she was like, now, I have not had a primary care doctor in my entire life since I was a kid and had a pediatrician. I've not had one. And I've had health insurance. I've had other things, so I've had specialists, but I've never had a primary care doctor. So I've been on the hunt for a new primary care doctor. And I think I found her. She's freaking awesome. This lady literally sat with me for an hour and just talked about everything. And I was like, man, you're good. So
nice.
She wants to start doing like elimination diets with me to help me figure out what's going on with some stuff. She's like, we can maybe do like a dairy elimination, then maybe a sugar elimination. And I'm like, yeah, right? There's got to be another way to figure that out, right? And she said, yeah, there is. We'll just
Can't you guys just like draw blood? Yeah.
That's what they did. I was like, there's no way you're going to get me to do a sugar or a dairy elimination diet. It's not happening.
We're not doing all that. If it's, not to just find something out, unless it's like you're finding out that you can't eat it or like for health reasons.
Yeah.
Let's do the blood work first, and then we can get to the elimination stuff.
Yeah. Telling me I can't eat something doesn't go over very well. I like to eat, and I like to eat lots of good food.
YOLO, baby.
Speaking of eating lots of good food, I've told you that we got this new authentic Japanese restaurant down the street that's really good. We tried to go there to eat, what was it, Friday or Saturday night? There was a 3-hour wait at 5:30 at night.
5:30, huh?
This is not going anywhere. This place will stay for a while because you have a 3-hour wait. You know you're doing something right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you hear Brewski?
No. What did it do?
Oh, he had a nightmare. He just barked really loud.
Oh, honey.
It's okay, buddy.
Well, if you want to go ahead and go cuddle with the Brewskis, I think we're pretty much wrapped up everything for today, right? We got Hunter's Lodge. We covered
Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
Next month should be an exciting month, so I don't know. We'll probably not stream next week, but maybe the week after. Maybe we'll have some updates. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, and then that'll put us, I think, in the appropriate order for us to then stream after Hunter's Lodge, right? So let's see.
Yeah, we might have to skip a week or two.
Oh, yeah, it's 5 weeks away, isn't it?
But that's actually okay. I think we should plan on the week after next. I don't know. We'll tentatively plan for that.
Yeah. Or we could, because the week after that is St. Patrick's Day. We probably don't want to stream on St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I actually can't. Yeah, plans.
Yeah. So that works for me. Oh, before you go, I remembered after last week that I forgot to tell you about the screaming raccoons. And I
the screaming raccoons.
I have to tell you about the screaming raccoons, and I almost forgot again. So
I definitely did.
If you guys want an update on the wildlife in my area, right? So it's been so nice out every night that I've been like, after we watch Star Trek, which by the way, we are done with Voyager. I'm very sad about it. We've moved on to Enterprise, and it fucking sucks. And I can't wait until it's over because I have to watch all 5 seasons, even though I don't like it at all. Anyway, so after we watch our 2 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise for the night, I will go and sit out on the balcony. And it's been so nice because along with the nice weather, it's also been like really bright moon right overhead. So I'm like sitting out in the moonlight on my balcony, just like lounging.
Love
and there's
it.
So much noise out there, like wildlife wise.
Yeah.
And I hear rustling all over the place. So I got a little tack light, and I will find like what's making noise out in the backyard. So one of the things I found, we have a possum that lives in the area, an opossum, not a possum. Possums are in Australia. Opossums are in North America. It's an well, actually, I think there are possums in North America too. Anyway, he's an
I think we have both, right?
Yeah, he's an opossum, and I think he has a little burrow like nearby. But almost every night at 7:30, he will show up in the same spot. Like they are creatures of habit completely. I've named him Albie. He's super cute. I love him. He likes to climb the cottonwood tree. And then we also seem to have a whole family of raccoons. And I think they live in a den like across the creek, which is, I could throw a rock and hit it, like it's that close.
Close.
Though some trees might block me from actually getting over there. But so I've you'll hear these noises that sound like maybe cats fighting, or it's like this like animal screaming, right? But multiple. And here I thought something was trying to kill something. Like it sounds like animals are trying to kill each other. Or like a cat is trying to rape another cat or something, like, you know. One night I'm sitting on the balcony and I hear this noise, which is typical. It happens almost every night. But I'm at a point where I can look for what's making the sound this time. So I grab the tack light and I'm shining around and I look up in the cottonwood tree. And there are two raccoons just facing each other with their arms out, just yelling at each other. They're not touching each other.
They're not even touching each other?
They're literally just having a screaming match. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Grow up, you two. Get a room.
Now, mind you, they are all juvenile. Like, these are young raccoons. They're small. I mean, they're not babies, but they're, you know, young adults.
Sure.
But yeah, maybe they're just being teenagers, just like screaming at each other. Like,
they could be siblings.
And this went on for minimum of like 2.5 full minutes of them just screaming at each other. And it's loud. It's so loud. And you'd think something was dying. But they're just sitting there and they're like shaking their heads, like arguing. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's great.
I wish we could get this on video. That's amazing. You should like tack a GoPro or something to your freaking balcony, like at the edge, and just like be able to click it on when you have the Raccoon Drama update.
That honestly is not a bad idea if I could get good lighting, because I have to. Maybe I put a GoPro on the tack light, and
Oh yeah.
Because they're
or
all
like
different places.
Mount it onto the tack light, like if you have like a spare one, you know, and like light it from underneath.
That might be a good idea. We'll see if
get the floodlights, baby. Get the floodlights out.
No, but that's the thing. Like you can't, because if the area is lit, the raccoons won't come up. They don't like the light. So as soon as I shine a light, they'll run away.
Yeah. No, more so like something you could like that's overhead, but just tap it on and like once you have your GoPro on.
Maybe. I don't know if would.
We gotta set the scene here.
I don't know, like even a floodlight. I don't know if the light would reach far enough to where most of this happens, because the cottonwood tree is really high up. And it's kind of a little bit deeper in the woods, but there's nothing in front of it, I can see it really well. But I mean,
you can target it a little faster.
Often, like I've gotten to the point where based on the sound I'm hearing, I can tell what kind of animal is doing what where in the yard. Like, if it's a raccoon climbing the tree, I can tell it's a raccoon. If it's a possum climbing the tree, I can tell it's a possum. If it's a possum just, like, digging in the yard, I can tell that, too. Because I just spend all my time out there. But, so, there is one raccoon that only has one eye. I've named him One-Eyed Willie. So I've got 2 of my backyard wildlife named. There's One-Eyed Willie and Albie the possum. So, anyway. Oh, that's why Lil Loquito was asking if we're Mexican. Because we always be like, bye, then 5 minutes later we're deep in convo. Then 10 minutes later we'll be like, bye. Then in deep convo for another 15 minutes after saying bye 7 times.
This is us.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is also a Midwest thing.
This is us.
This is the Midwest goodbye. I mean, yeah. Or what do they call it when you continue your conversation as you're just continuing to, like, gradually move towards the door, but like an Irish goodbye is where you just bounce without letting anyone.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of Irish goodbyes. Oh, love it.
I like doing Irish goodbyes if I really don't want to be there. But if I'm enjoying the company, then I'm more of the Midwest goodbye where I like hate to say goodbye. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's more like when there's too many people around, it's like, all right, it's going to take me 30 minutes to say bye to everybody, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
So, anyway, I just had to tell you about my screaming raccoons.
Damn, I wish you could have got them on camera. They're so great.
I also finally saw the owl making its sounds. Like, it used to be, if I could hear the owl, I couldn't see the owl.
See it.
And if I could see the owl, it wasn't making any noise. But finally, since I've been sitting out back there, I heard the owl. It was pretty close. So I took my tack light and I was searching. And finally I saw it. Aww. And the way he hoots, he, like, does it with his whole body, which makes sense because it's so loud.
Yeah.
But, like, he kind of, like, moves, like...
Yeah. Like, perks up.
Yeah, it's... Okay, let me see if I did this for my boyfriend. I'm gonna make a total fool out of myself, so you guys are welcome. So, let's see if I can show. So, this owl, when he hoots, his sound is, who cooks for you? Like, that's how you can... It's like, hoo, 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 hoo. But if you say, who cooks for you, that's, like, basically what the sound is, right? So he goes, who... Aw, it lost me. He goes, who cooks for you?
Aww.
Yeah. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's like full body.
Yeah. Like, he puts his wings back, he sticks his head forward, he's, like, all into it. Yeah, the wildlife is great.
Cracking me up. Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. Yeah. I feel like it's its own entertainment in itself.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. They're still streaming. Okay.
Yeah. And the other night, I saw an almost completely white skunk.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is that what made you come up with Albie? It was like halfway to albino?
No, actually, I think Albie was the name of a character in the TV show I was watching. And so it just kind of stuck in my head. And, yeah. It's like Albert, but it's short for Albert. Albie.
Oh. I like Albie.
Yeah. I think it was an Australian TV show or something like that. Yeah.
Albie.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's my
update
on my wildlife.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to more updates next week or the week after. I look forward to more updates in March.
In March. And
that's a safe bet.
Sometime you can come out and actually see it for yourself.
Yes, very soon. I want to make that happen this year, actually.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting more jealous now that your weather is like so nice and ours is
it would
wet.
It would have been awesome if you were here like this past week. You would have loved it. No bugs, not like a single bug. Perfect.
No bugs.
Yeah. No bugs. Somehow they haven't bred yet. So we still have we will have lots of flies and some very small mosquitoes once the summer hits, but they haven't come out yet. So no flies, no bugs.
It's perfect time.
75 degrees and sunny every day. The sun will fry you to a crisp still, though. Like,
Yeah, I'm here for it.
And it's very dry, not humid at all. And the only thing that sucks is the greenery isn't green yet. The trees are all still dead.
So we sacrifice for the sun.
Yeah. If you would come like spring or very early summer, you get to see the fairy backyard when the cottonwood tree is dropping its cotton. That looks like little fairies flying around.
I feel like my allergies would be going bananas.
Probably. I think they would.
But I want to see it.
Because, I mean, the pollen is there. It's just, it hasn't produced anything yet. So.
Yeah.
Charades. I think that's what Little Akito's talking about, is charades.
Yeah, charades or Pictionary or... Oh, yeah, wait, no, Pictionary, you, like, draw it anyway.
Draw it, yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, it's time for me to grab some dinner. Korkio's probably going to go snack on a little bit more of those peanut butter cups.
Empty.
And, good for you. I am impressed. Well...
I only had a few left, so I figured I'd eat them during the stream. No, I'm going to go sit outside, smoke a bunch of cigarettes, and hang out with my owls and my raccoons and my possum.
Keep your camera ready, please.
I don't have one. I need to get a GoPro before I use it.
Yeah, fair point. Well, is the camera on your phone is pretty good?
It's good, but it's not distance-y and
not
dark.
Wildlife. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Oh, I should just get like a deer cam.
Look those up on Amazon.
Put something that's used for a horrible thing to good use for once.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, support these businesses. Okay, wait. We'll think about this.
Maybe not support the businesses. Maybe I'll just buy a used one.
Yeah. There we go. I like that thinking.
Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, y'all. Well, we will see you next month for all these big updates. And until then. Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah.
But until then, happy hunting, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Happy hunting.